listening to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. The Shuckers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jesus Castillo is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
So now into the box is Jalen Miller. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jalen Miller.
And now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jalen Miller goes down for the first out of the game. Tyler Neslony comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Ma is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and digging in now will be Drew Waters. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Hasil de la Cruz, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Eduardo Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Biloxi, a shortstop, Eduardo Garcia.
Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box, Weston Wilson. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harris is there, 1 away. So next to bat will be Chase Peterson. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So now to the plate, Peyton Henry. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next to hit is Kristen Lutz. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting 6th.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
At the plate now, Jamie Westbrook. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Cooper Hummel. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting 8th.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
At the plate, Brian Mobb. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Standing in now, Jesus Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He finds barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Brooks Wilson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, Eduardo Garcia, as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, and the home team leads it 5-0. And now here is Trey Harris. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time. So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Here comes another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
1-1. Shoemake, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's Peterson, and that's the 2nd out. The batter will be William Contreras. He was hitless in the shutout last night. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The home team leads this thing 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Weston Wilson. First offering. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the 1st out.
The batter, number 14.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
So now to the plate, Jace Peterson, as he sends it on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now Peyton Henry picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate now, Tristan Lutz. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came
from. Into the box, Jamie Westbrook, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. On the line, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
At the plate, Cooper Hummel, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Waters is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. And the home team leads it 6-0. So now to the plate, Ryan Goins. D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's their first hit of the game.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen. He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
To the plate now, Jalen Miller. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Wilson rounds the corner and is headed home.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Tyler Neslony will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Kickoff throw to third, and the runner back safely. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The home team leads this thing 6-1. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Brian Ma. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Nice play by the right fielder right there, getting on his horse into the corner and holding that guy to a signal.
You know, one of the things you like to have is some foot speed and a strong, accurate arm. It helps getting to the ball right there, make that guy rounding first think twice about going ahead and trying for second base.
Into the box now, Jesus Castillo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He collected a base hit his first time up. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Eduardo Garcia. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Weston.
Now to the plate, here is Weston Wilson. Flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Harris.
Next up is Trey Harris. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First offering on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Braden Shoemake will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jace Peterson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Peyton Henry. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Kristen Lutz. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is William Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Peterson ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
The batter.
So here is Ryan Goins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pulled toward right center field. Lutz is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter. The left fielder, Jeffrey Ramos.
Digging in will be Jeffrey Ramos. A base hit in his first trip. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jamie Westbrook. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Next to dig in, Cooper Hummel. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Liner in or into right center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Ma.
Into the box, Brian Ma. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box, Jesus Castillo, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down. Grayson Genista will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Jalen Miller. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
It's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Drew Waters sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Trey Harris stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and that ball will stay fair. And it's gone, a home run. In now, Braden Shoemake.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right. A.J. Puckett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 89.
Now it'll be Eduardo Garcia. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, Weston Wilson swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 14.
Next to hit, Jace Peterson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Into the box now, Peyton Henry. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, the right
Hey, you
fielder,
tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Tristan Lutz, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And he's safe.
No, he's
This
safe.
guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He
left
looks
fielder.
seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
So now to the plate, Jamie Westbrook. He grounds it sharply to third. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, William Contreras.
the catcher, William.
And a swing and a miss with a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third
And
baseman,
stepping in, Ryan Goins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Jeffrey Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
C.J. Alexander is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Kevin Weinstein gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Cooper Hummel will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set and the pitch. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Brian Ma. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach and go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Gabe Lieber will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Big hit for the Duckers. Number 34, Gabe Lieber.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Eduardo.
So the next to bat will be Eduardo Garcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Drilled to the left side. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Third baseman, Wilson.
Into the box, Weston Wilson. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the 2nd time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Victor Botnick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Chase Peterson. Here's another shot down the line in right. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Peyton Henry.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
In now, Tristan Lutz. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Jamie Westbrook. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Dana Farley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Dana Farley.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game. But one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats. And he certainly didn't right there.
To the plate now, Tyler Neslony. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Farley is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
2-0 count, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next, here is Trey Harris. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Miller is off at first with 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Cooper Hummel. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now when it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Brian Ma, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Into the box now, Dana Farley. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Eduardo.
Now to bat, Eduardo Garcia, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in once again is Braden Shoemake, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in next, William Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Next up, Ryan Goins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
15-4 the final in this one. The Biloxi Shuckers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Jesus Castillo earns the win, his second. Castillo de la Cruz couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Memphis Redbirds and the Nashville Sounds. The Sound look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Luis Perdomo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Nick Dunn comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Nick Dunn goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. McKinney is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angel Rondon is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here. Now to the plate, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sound, the center fielder, Corey.
Pitch on the way. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Standing in now, Tim Lopes.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Billy McKinney.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Hot shot down the line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, David Fry.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping up is Lucas Arce as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Sosa is under it. 2 gone. So stepping in is Mark Mathias. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Alexander Roma.
Into the box, Alexander Palma. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, Matty, if this isn't a microcosm of how bad this team's been struggling lately. We didn't even have a chance to break bread and talk about them, really, and they're already down 3-0. They're going to have to...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, John Nogowski.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in next, Justin Williams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taylor Heineman is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he takes a cold strike one.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Mario Feliciano.
The catcher.
First pitch on the way. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
At the plate, Luis Perdomo. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
To the plate now, Corey Ray has a good changeup. Will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The batter, number 5.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So next to hit is Billy McKinney. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Sounds lead it 4-0. Now at the plate is Brendan Donovan. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Edmundo Sosa is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
First pitch on its way.
55.
Angel Rondon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Nationals out on top, 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Fry. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now here it comes. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The next 0-2. Changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
And now in the box, Lucas Arce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back. The second
At the plate now is Mark Mathias, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Justin Turner. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. Again, a 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Nick Dunn is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding in is Connor Capel, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Low for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Now a flare out toward right center. Mathias is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder Alexander Palmer. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready now is Mario Feliciano. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The pitcher, number 61, Luis.
Into the box now, Luis Perdomo. He's got it. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So now here is John Nogowski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 34, John.
Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Up next, Justin Williams. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Heineman, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ballgame. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Sounds lead it 4-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Ray. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Bernardo Flores, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Throw into second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Next to stand in is David Fry. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. In now, Lucas Arce.
Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Nagowski has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for
First delivery to him.
the third baseman.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McKinney's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Next, it'll be Edmundo Sosa, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit in the air to center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Andrew Kisner will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 7, Andrew Kisner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So now into the box is Mario Feliciano. Singled last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The pitcher, number
Now to the
61.
plate, the pitcher, Luis Perdomo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for Memphis, the right fielder,
Justin Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Now into the box, Nick Dunn. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looked like he went around that time. That appealed down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Ray. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to bat will be Connor Capel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired.
Leading up for the Saints.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray. He doubled his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Number 5. Shortstop.
Next to hit is Tim Lopes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Capel is there, 2 gone. And now here is Billy McKinney. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's the first pitch to him. John Nagowski is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this is lined hard to deep left. McKinney is there, and he'll bring this one in. So now to the plate, Justin Williams. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. And now, Taylor Heineman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, David Fry. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Next up is Lucas Erceg. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Cody Whitley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for
at the plate now, Alexander Palma.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, Nero. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate. You try and find a way.
And the run is in to score from third. It's 8-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Perdomo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch,
and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, Corey Ray. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Throw won't get him.
The left fielder, number 11. Kenny.
Into the box, Billy McKinney. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Hit hard toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now at his plate, Edmundo Sosa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bases are empty, 1 man up. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Malcolm Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Hit high to me, but it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Reined in. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Sound, 10.
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19 next. Freddie Peralta will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Stepping up is Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
640.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. The Carpenter has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just complete.
And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Paul DeYoung comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Peralta is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter, so I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Vogelbach is there, 2 down. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tyler O'Neill is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers,
here's the pitch.
the center fielder.
Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Related Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. In is Christian Yelich. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The windup and the 0-1. fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next the pitcher Miles Michaelis.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
Kane is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
The second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants to double it.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 35 now on the season. And the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Bader is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Next for Milwaukee, Brandon Crawford trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded, without question. But today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and he fouls this one off. Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to. Now at the plate, here is Harrison Bader. He doubled his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got to hurry, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Hops this one up. And that's going to land foul. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fouled away. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So 1 out, nobody aboard. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
Hey, Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. And it's fouled away. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, here is Daniel Vogelback. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that... Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and none left.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing the strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in will be Tyler O'Neill. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there, you thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. But credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Popped him up. Narvaez over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's another 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Into the box, Omar Narvaez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Narvaez.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. bullet back up the middle. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddie Peralta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a liner. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the... All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. That brings in Tommy Edman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
2 balls and a strike to count. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And here's Christian Yelich now. In the air now, out to right field. Carlson is there, and he has it for the out. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. So here is Daniel Vogelbach. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here's the first offering. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Nolan Arenado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Vogelbach makes the catch, and there's one away. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on it. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Adam Wainwright enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now it'll be Narvaez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Number 35.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Colton Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. Now a 6-3 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from 3rd.
Now batting, left field.
And stepping in, Christian Yelich. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited. Eric Yardley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yadier Molina becomes the first out of the inning. Tyler O'Neill is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. So the next to bat will be Dylan Carlson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he fouls this one off. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Popped him up. Narvaez is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You could move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit this yard.
Dakota Hudson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lane Thomas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Matt Carpenter as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Line drive base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Back goes Thomas. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's fouled away. He pulls this one into right. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Devin Williams is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lane Thomas stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Thomas, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Tommy Edman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Next, it'll be Harrison Bader. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Up next from Milwaukee, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Racing back the center fielder. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Damn, what is the pitching coach saying to him?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Blasted a solo homer last time up. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Matt Carpenter. Lined into right, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. Center fielder going back to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and even 30 home runs on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking back to back?
Somebody help me out. This is one of those D-Row when they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford, and he fouls this one off. Reyes, a 6'4" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Devin Williams. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
He's set. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in once again is Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hira trying to get there. Goldschmidt leads off second with nobody out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
You froze him on the fastball there. Yadier Molina is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Tyler O'Neill stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's ball one. There's prior history in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. Fly ball out toward left center field. He brings it in, and the Brewers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
15-4 in the final in this one. The Milwaukee Brewers with a 23-hit attack en route to the win. Freddie Peralta earned his 5th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo.